Generally, of course, these days you have seen us very engaged in issues related to Negas, Torontos, these youngest sets of ours. The Inspector General, from his first speech, he put upon him that the first 21 days, we want to make sure that this issue of Negas and our youngsters, which are involved in some criminal activities, is to be cracked down. And of course, we started last Saturday in Gumba, whereby the first operation we managed to arrest like 70 suspects, and then after that the number went as far as 125. And currently today the arrested suspects are 310. Among them 8 girls. Of course, this activity is supervised. You know, we the police, we don't work alone. We work with the attorney generals. So now there is a committee formed from the police, the judiciary, and the national security to screen these young guys, because sometimes some of them, when we are coming to in suspected areas, they start running together with these Torontos or the suspected Negas, and as a result they might have been arrested. Now the screening is going on to identify those who are innocent so that they are released. So generally, this is what is going on now, and the operation is continuing. And of course, according to the plan, it will go up to the states, because we have the same problems in the states. So the states are already instructed to start operations, because as you know, our records is full of very dangerous crime committed by these Negas, especially cases of murder. They killed some of their colleagues in Lologo and Gumba Sherikat plus Gudeli, and some are injured very seriously. Some lost some parts of their bodies due to this brutal fighting among themselves. Of course, we have been addressing this from these different aspects. In regard, we started through community policing to engage these children in some of sports activities, and to engage them even to know what is the causes, what is pushing them to commit these crimes. And we discovered that many of them are involved in drugs, and some are involved also in alcohol, and some are innocent actually, because for them in residential areas you get Group B is fighting Group A, and then in the process some innocent young children are affected, and sometimes when they are fighting each other and a boy or a girl passing by, he will be harmed without her or him being part of this process. And also they were involved in collecting money. They make contributions, and then they go for parties, occasions in these big hotels, and after the fighting, Group B will start fighting Group A and C and so on. So that one, we managed to even talk to those of the hotels. When there is a function, we are to be informed so that we monitor them. And also in big occasions like Christmas and Independence Day, all these national occasions, sometimes they come as good boys trying to celebrate, but at the end of the day, when they are leaving the place, they fight each other. And some of them, when in our process of, what we have been conducting to talk to them through community policing, to involve them. We discovered that some of them, they confessed that they are actually defending themselves. They said, we have been victims of these groups, so at the end of the day we decided to defend ourselves by coming together, arming ourselves with this fungus and all this, so that whenever we see the other group coming, then we are to fight them seriously, because for them there is no mercy. So in the process we managed to involve, of course, the mothers, the families, and our outreach, community policing awareness, to involve them in taking care of the children, making sure that they monitor them very closely, because through that they can know whether the child is under drugs or have taken some alcohol and all this. So these activities are going on very good, and we have some partners also involved, especially JICA is involved with us. They managed to help us bringing some sports materials, and we distributed them in some areas, especially Mauna. And then there are some areas where areas which are not accessible due to bad roads. Also, they promised, they did carry out a study whereby they will build some bridges in some areas such that to enable the police have that access of night patrol by using vehicles and so on. So that is the situation, and I will be keeping you, updating you in regard to this operation. This is what I have for you, and I will give some questions because our people are coming in. Okay, you are welcome.
Yes, my name is Vida Eli David. I'm from number
Come
one.
again?
Vida.
Number one city.
Yes. You mentioned earlier that screening will determine victims to the circumstances, and a group of people will be in position to be bailed. So after doing the screening,
yes, sir.
what are you going to do to the group of gangs who will be found guilty of misconduct?
Of course, as you know, these people are not detained just anyhow. There is a case open against them. But of course, it is normal that the police opens a case against you. But through the investigation, it will be proved that you are innocent. You see, that is the process. So for those who are not involved, there is no problem. But you see, for us, we want to address this by getting the root causes. See, there are many challenges involved, especially children without parents taking care of them. Sometimes they are very easily come on board with these youngsters because they are sometimes very free. They take alcohol, they walk all over around freely without any parents taking care of them and so on. And even the awareness, we have also reached schools to talk to the kids, our children in the schools, to be very careful. These are very harmful activities. Sometimes somebody may claim that he's a friend to you, but later on he can drag you to these activities. So our work is, we are taking it in a holistic way, involving all the partners, especially the parents, the Ministry of Social Welfare, the prisons, because some of them, they need reformatory. And we have our reformatory in Lologo. People are working in it, but the space is very small. And we have one in Wau, it's still also very small. But in the holistic solution is that to involve people of prisons such that they get us a good space. Like the reformatory is to continue, especially with these boys, so that they are safe from these criminal activities, to be good people for the society.
Do you believe the reformatory centers are for for the minors?
For the minors, no. For those who are above 18, the law will take its course. There is no problem, no doubt about that. But the minors, even we have, in the process, we managed to have this juvenile court. It is also an effort in towards resolving this, because the Ministry of Social Welfare, Ministry of Justice, and the Judiciary, all of us, we have been dialoguing in regard how to address this matter. As a result, we managed to develop this juvenile court. Yes, because they will not go anyhow to the reformatory. It is through the process of the court.
The 300 statistics of the arrested, is it a cumulative statistics from day one up to today, or it's...
Yes, up to today. Yes, all over Juba, and we are still continuing. Alas, thank you very much.
I have a question.
Yes, sir.
I'm then from Juba Airport.
From
Juba Airport.
Yes, sir. You are welcome.
So you guys, you have a plan for this, or is it a short time?
It is a plan, because these are our children at the end of the day. So we will not be taking it, the criminal aspect, without taking the other aspect. Other aspect is to reform them, you see. And we can, we are bringing many people. As I said, it is a holistic approach, such that we get a solution, a permanent solution, such that these crimes are eliminated completely in the society. Thank you very much.